Warden threw out a book. The book immediately broke the wall. He stood up in disbelief to find that the wall that was once solid was now a newspaper coated with dirt. Inside was a dark tunnel. The warden thought that the prisoner might have escaped from here. He immediately called his assistant to climb in and check the situation. The end of the tunnel was not dug through. The man realized that the prisoner hadn't escaped through here. But how did the man dig a 30-meter hole in the ground so silently? The warden was baffled. At that moment, the assistant picked up a nearby spoon. He said the prisoner had dug the wall with a spoon and corroded it with salt. It turned out that every time the guards brought in food, the women would spread the soup on the walls. It accelerated the salt's corrosion of the soil. She was digging with a spoon night and day, but it still took a long time. So she asked the prison for books. She spread the soil evenly over the paper and soaked it with water. The paper stuck to the wall, and the problem was no longer visible. But a new problem arose. The dirt she dug up was not easy to handle. The woman immediately realized that the prison was built high up in the mountains. It's often windy here. All she had to do was to spread the soil through the window and the wind would blow it away. Half a year passed quickly, and the tunnel was dug. The woman began to plan her escape. Since she stayed in her cell for a long time, she didn't appear in the public eye. The others had long forgotten about her. On that day, a leader came to inspect the prison. The inmates were having a party and the guards were busy celebrating. No one would have noticed that the woman was outside. She just walked straight to the officer's car. You must be thinking, how can you walk like that and not be seen? Because people only see what they want to see. If you're holding a hammer, you're only looking at the nails. When the guards came to deliver the food, the woman who was supposed to be at the door wasn't there. He unlocked the door and ran inside. All that was left was an empty bed. The prisoner had escaped. The woman hid under the car. The guards sounded the alarm. The prison was in chaos, but the warden didn't care about that. He calmly put the leader in the car, but no one knew there was a problem under the car. When the warden arrived at the cell, he saw only a hole. In fact, it was a ploy to confuse the guards and stall for time. By the time the expert climbed out, 25 minutes had passed. By now, the woman is out of the car and she's going to be free.